You're going to get to try this simulation for yourself on the next slide, but for right now, I want to show you how it works. So we have three items. We have a sweater, we have a yellow balloon, and we have a wall. Notice the charges right now. For every positive, there's a negative. So if you look in the balloon, positive, negative, positive, negative. They're always paired up. Same thing in the sweater, same thing in the wall. So all of these things are neutral, meaning they don't have any charge. They're not positive or negative because every positive cancels out a negative, so overall there's no charge. But let's see what happens. If I bring the balloon near the wall, I'm going to drag it over there. Did anything happen? No. But I'm going to bring it near the sweater. I'm going to rub the balloon across the sweater. What happened? Look at it. I used friction to charge the balloon. Remember, friction is transferring static electricity through rubbing. So as I rubbed it across, look at the balloon. It's picked up a bunch of negative charges. What do you think those negative charges are? If you're thinking electrons, you're right. So when I did this, used friction, I rubbed electrons off of the sweater and they stuck to the balloon. Now if I hold the balloon straight up right now, I've got my mouse depressed, but when I let go of the mouse, watch what happens. It's attracted to the sweater. How weird, I wonder why. Well, think about it. The balloon is now negative. It's got all these negatives and the sweater's positive. What do we know about opposite charges? Just like magnets, opposite charges attract. So all the negatives are attracted to the positives. I'll show you again. I'll hold it straight up and down, let go. It's attracted. Now it looks like there's still a few more electrons I can pick up. Now I've got pretty much all of them. Watch what happens now. I'm going to let it go and it should move faster. So it's even more strongly attracted. The balloon was really strongly attracted. The instant I let it go, it's attracted to the sweater. Now watch something interesting. So I'm going to reset it. We're all back to neutral. Remember, the balloon didn't do anything to the wall. Nothing at all. But once I used friction to charge my balloon, now look what happens. What's going on in that wall? Look at the negative charges. What are those electrons doing? They're kind of running away. So what's happening is my negatively charged balloon is repelling the negative charges in the wall. But we're not touching the wall. This would be a great example of induction. Induction is when you can affect those charges without quite touching, just being nearby. Now if I actually touch it, look, it's even stronger effect. So now we have conduction. Conduction, remember, is when you transfer the charge by direct contact, by touching. So we've got conduction happening here. And you'll notice because of our negative charges in the balloon, we're only left with positive charges in the wall. They chased away all the negative charges in the area. And as I move the balloon up and down, you'll notice that the negative charges in the wall are kind of running away from that. They're moving away. So we had friction, that was the rubbing. We had induction when it's nearby but not quite touching. Conduction when they're touching. So 3 ways that static electricity was transferred, and on the next slide, you get to try it. Right here you can reset it, and if you want 2 balloons, just do that.